Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer was initially thrilled with this electric bike, particularly its speed and power. The initial assembly was straightforward, taking about an hour. On the first charge, our reviewer managed to ride for 38 miles using pedal assist mode 2. However, the experience quickly soured as the bike rapidly lost power after that point. By 42 miles, it was essentially useless, despite the battery gauge showing over half its charge remaining. The situation deteriorated further, with subsequent rides only lasting around 12 miles before the battery died completely. This client pointed out that the bike's weight made it impractical to ride without power assistance, and that they had experience with other electric bikes that did not have this problem with the battery. Frustrated, our reviewer attempted to contact the company's warranty service but received no response. This client felt that the bike was essentially worthless without a functioning battery and suggested that potential buyers consider other brands. However, the story takes a positive turn. Eventually, someone from FREESKY service reached out to the reviewer. After a phone analysis, it was determined that the issue might be with the monitor. A replacement monitor was sent and easily installed, resolving the problem entirely. This client was very happy with the bike's performance after the issue was fixed. They were impressed with the bike's power and acknowledged their initial concerns about the warranty were unfounded. They concluded that the company stood behind its product and that they would purchase another.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer recently got 2 of these electric bikes and just returned from a camping trip where they put them to the test on both paved roads and rougher back roads. They were really impressed with how long the battery lasted, mentioning that it outlasted their own endurance. Our reviewer managed to ride over 80 miles on a single charge, which is pretty impressive. The overall quality of these bikes seems to be excellent. This client noted that the shifting and braking were smooth right out of the box without needing any adjustments. One of the models stood out as a particularly good value, coming with a rack and rear lights already installed. While the stock seats were decent quality, they did swap them out for something more comfortable for their personal needs. Apparently, one of the original seats found a new home on their grandson's mountain bike, where it's being enjoyed. Customer service also received high praise. The reviewer was contacted proactively to ensure everything was satisfactory, which they appreciated. They did mention inquiring about a rack for one of the models and were informed that one will be available soon. While they felt the rack should have been included initially, it wasn't a deal breaker. The suspension on both bikes performed well, even for a rider weighing around 265 pounds. Overall, this reviewer wholeheartedly recommends these electric bikes.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer bought 2 of these electric bikes, one nicknamed Rocky and another called Wildcat. They were impressed by the design of both models right off the bat. According to them, these bikes accelerate rapidly, reaching up to 30 miles per hour with pedal assist and 20 miles per hour using just the throttle. Overall, this client expressed great satisfaction with their purchase. After putting some serious mileage on these bikes, over 1,000 miles on the Wildcat and over 900 on the Rocky, this reviewer reports that both are still performing well. Aside from a couple of flat tires, which they acknowledge is a common occurrence with any bike, they haven't experienced any problems. They specifically praised customer service, highlighting their responsiveness and helpfulness. This client also shared some insights into the battery range, noting that mileage per charge varies significantly depending on speed. In one instance, they were able to travel 39 miles at around 17 to 20 mph, utilizing cruise control and some pedal assistance, and still had a considerable amount of battery life remaining, enough to potentially reach 70 miles on a single charge on a flat surface at that speed. They estimate that at full speed, which they clocked at about 32 miles per hour when the battery is fully charged, a charge might last around 30 miles. Ultimately, this reviewer believes that if you're in the market for a top-tier electric bike at a reasonable price, you should seriously consider this scooter. They were so impressed, they added that they would give it a 10-star rating if the option was available.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.